Rated M for mature. Greetings, interlopers. You're listening to Interp'd Reality, a Dungeons & Dragons campaign set in the world of a video game role-playing server come to life. It's our reality, interpolated. I'm Jack5, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by these fine adventurers.
I'm Karl, the human rogue, and I'm played by Major Hawk10.
I'm Tipper, the blocky fighter, and I'm played by ZeroMan95.
I'm the Dragon Wizard, and I'm played by Wolf PvP.
I'm Gary Begone, the Elf Ranger, and I'm played by Glitch.
And I'm Busy, the Cat Tiefling Druid, played by Sweet Cookie 500. I'll be joining the others later.
Feel free to follow along with us as we weave this tale together, whether you have us front and center or in the background. If you enjoy listening to our unique style of world building and the escapades we get up to, consider subscribing to the channel and sharing us around. After all, one of the definitions of interpolate is to insert something into a conversation, and we'd love for that something to be you. Sit back and get as comfortable as you need to be. For now, we present to you the first episode of Interp'd Reality.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm super looking forward to this. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
What if I just say...
Let's get
Ready to rumble! Oh boy.
Alright, let's start this. Alright, let's start
Okay.
this shit show.
Oh wait, it's my. Hold on a second. One of my playlists is in the wrong folder. Okay.
Oh my god, Jack, we just started.
No,
Come on.
I'm good. Don't worry about it.
God. Fucking
Okay.
DM ruined everything.
Here we go. And I already have the start written out, but I am going to have to make some adjustments. We begin. Guys, will you... Don't forget about the music for a moment. Just let me talk. Okay. We begin looking down a sprawling, straight street, vacant of life, and turn to the site of a law enforcement office that sits on the inside corner of a T-intersection at the start of this very street. Only once we look directly at that building do we see both halves of its name, presented as bright blue text in bold letters at its top. It reads, Town Police Station, Jobs Inside. We move through the wide, unguarded entrance, glancing briefly at the various officers dressed in non-matching but similar uniforms, standing around looking like they're not doing much at all, and we continue to traverse into the back hallways until we find a makeshift prison on the other side of a door. This prison has 2 floors separated by a lattice floor, which are covered from end to end in cells for the inmates that are being held here, as well as guardrails to keep them in line outside of their cells. Between the cells are thick brown concrete walls that prevent any prisoner from seeing those adjacent to them, and the very edge of this prison on the bottom floor is where all of you are stationed. This prison is overcrowded, so there are 2 to a cell. Each one of you is leaning forward on the rusted bars that you have trapped in your trapped in your cell. Yet even with your hands tightly pressed against the metal poles, the rust has no texture. In fact, these bars are made up of a solid collision model, like a rectangular prism, and hence you are all deprived of stimuli. You look down at the watches on your left hands and see that it says 9 a.m., yet according to the position of the sun in the sky, it should be noon. The truth is that it has been 2 weeks since an event took place which changed the rules of this world as you know it, and as a consequence made it your home. The sun has been in the same position in the sky that whole time, yet time itself has not stopped, even though it has little meaning anymore. The inhabitants of this land have moved on from the horrific event and go about their normal lives as if nothing has changed. But deep down they all know that their days are numbered. This world, which doubles as a prison of its own, is the Waste Net, a disparate network of desolate biomes and drab urban landscapes that the few existing communities have built over as if they were their own. Right now you're in town, a boringly named district that the majority of these communities reside in, and the gateway to every other district. And so you all sit here behind bars with these other few prisoners. Karl is paired with Tipper, and is paired with Gary Begone. Although you cannot see your other friends, who you have bonded with while in prison. You know they are right by you and are still able to reason what they might be conversing about. You chat idly amongst yourselves, paying no mind to the other prisoners or the guard roaming around the middle of the prison. We will start with Karl and Tipper. Make brief conversation and introduce yourselves to each other.
Name's Karl. What are you in here for?
I got teleported here. I've lost my world. I don't know where I am. I'm Tipper. I was a soldier protecting my gem town. Don't know this place.
Oh, welcome to town. I've been in this cell for a couple of times now. You know, being an anarchist and all.
And by the way, everybody, feel free to say that you want to do it. You want to check somebody. It may be useful to you. Who knows?
Jack, I want to see how far away out.
At this stage, we're not doing that. Right now, it's just character introductions. Yep.
Oh, right.
Karl, I never knew my parents.
Wow.
I was moved in to this town from the Ascendancy, an organization that helped make towns thrive, even starting. But our town was known for having rich gems, and goblins kept attacking us constantly, killing everyone. And I was all alone, at least for a moment. This great sword, I controlled myself and went in for the fight.
You're saying this and you
protected my town.
You don't even have the sword. like you don't have that sword.
Well, the sword's just an outline.
Yeah, it's just an outline. Yeah. Like it just appears. That's hilarious.
Wait, my sword.
Well, that's interesting. I thought you did have a tool, but it looks like might have been mistaken. But don't worry,
It was stolen.
Fields usually
They took
take
my
it.
sword.
Yeah, the fields usually do that. I had a lot of lock-picking tools that's currently being hid in the evidence stash.
Tipper, I want you to perform an insight check on Karl.
10.
10. Okay. Right. So you observe that Karl, in his hand, he is twirling around a badge that you are able to read as he twirls it around, and it reads Bail Boys. What do you do with this information?
What's on that badge there?
Oh, this picked it up at the little war zone area.
Major, I will chime in and tell you that this is the anarchist player base that you used to be a part of.
Oh, righto. It's an anarchist player base that I used to be a part of.
And the reason
Tell me this.
the reason why it is not you're not part of it anymore is because with a name like the Bail Boys, the police force would overcharge for your release. And it has gotten so bad that no one can pay anymore, and the group, having lost its smartest member, has dissolved naturally.
Karl,
Well, this was
can you explain what an anarchist is?
I don't like leaders. I prefer to be my own person. I don't like fascists.
Just throwing out every single
Right.
term possible.
Yep.
Well, Karl, I mean, not known many familiar words that you know.
Karl, perform an insight check on Tipper.
Insight.
Yes.
Expect me to, well, ask what word
17.
means.
Okay. it's obvious that because Tipper is around half your height and is also very blocky and strangely metallic in appearance, although you can tell that he's not metallic, he is made of flesh. You know that Tipper is definitely not the usual person that would wind up in the waste net in general. And you figure that Tipper does indeed tell you that he doesn't understand the meaning of modern words and will require assistance because he is from a Gemtown, which is from the medieval era.
I pull out a cigarette and light it. Well, I could tell you're not from around here, from your stature, whatever you look like. But I see you need help with modern words. Want a cigarette?
You'll help me with these words?
Yes.
What's the cigarette?
It's a cool kid stick.
I want to see this go ahead. Please keep going.
Kid stick. It's so small.
Yep. They put the orange bud in your mouth and you light it.
Do you have a lighter?
No, I've got matches. Here.
Karl lights the cigarette
Thank you.
for you. What do you do with it?
I guess I'll put it in.
I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
25.
You inhale the fumes from the cigarette and you find it very appealing to you. You can tell that continually smoking this stuff will have lasting repercussions. However, right now, since you're in the cell, you're totally fine with this, and you have a brief moment there bonding with Karl.
Whoa. What a strange sensation.
You get brought around after a while.
Considering you've gifted me this for the first time, I've never felt more happy.
If I had a simple mind like you, I would be more happier than I am now.
Okay.
I'm sure you will, Karl.
All right. And now that this has happened, we move to the cell adjacent, and we see the red anthropomorphic dragon at the bars. His name is and sitting in the back of the cell is an elf called Gary Be Gone. It is now your turn to talk amongst yourselves and introduce your characters.
Let me be clear. I want to leave the cell as much as you do, mate, but they're keeping me here in magic shackles.
Yeah, I can see that.
They took every weapon I have.
Yeah, I know. Quite interesting. So, I do prefer this in the forest.
Why do you prefer this? It's hell.
Well, let me backtrack to my backstory. Just imagine me waving my hand. Backstory. I was a noble kid once, a long time ago, and then some bandits came and raided my land. I tried facing them off rigorously, completely failed at that. So I ran into the forest, and then, unfortunately, got lost. And I had to live among the trees and the land.
Gary, I want you to make an insight check, please.
Okay, fine. I will. Do you actually hear the voices in your head?
Nope.
I have voices in my head sometimes. I roll a 7. See, sometimes I have to yell out numbers, apparently. I don't know why.
No, that's not happening in universe. We cannot have that happen because there is a curse that relates to you being able to hear me. So...
Oh, come damn it!
yeah. Okay, but for now, with a 7, you glance up from the back of the cell and you look at him closely, and you slowly begin to form a picture in your mind. You remember that back when you were living with your noble family, across the way, there was another mansion with another noble family of dragons. And there was a dragon that went missing. Could this be that same dragon that you spent weeks looking for?
There's no way. Hold up. Let me get a closer look at you.
Hmm.
There's no way. Tim, is that you?
Why, yes, old friend. It's been a while.
Holy shit. I thought you were dead.
No, I got transported.
I want you to make a insight check on Gary now.
Okay. 18.
You definitely remember Gary from back in the day. Because you were a homebody, you never truly associated with Gary, but you definitely recall on the few times that you went outside, you would see Gary across the way on the other side of the small area in the kingdom that you both lived in. Now could be a good time to bond over this shared encounter.
So how have you been over these past years?
Well, same old, stuck in the forest, had to kill my way out, nearly got killed by bears, animals, and other shit, some monsters too, and now I hate stupid plants. What about you?
I beat down a wall, intimidated a goblin, and stole all of his food.
I bet you don't have a bagpipe. I also have a bagpipe. That's not
Right.
related to my question, but still, I have a bagpipe.
Yeah.
A single bagpipe.
Hey, leave my bagpipe out of this.
Yeah, I
Because in my
I managed to run into some radioactive material when I got teleported.
What?
I made a makeshift rope out of the robes I got given and used that to lower a dagger into the radioactive material. Turns out it's very radioactive.
You're talking to Gary, right? Gary's gonna say, "What? I didn't tell you anything."
I was about to say, wait, out. What in the heck are you talking about?
Nothing really. Well, I did get teleported
Okay.
into a sewer system. Or what looked like to be a sewer system.
I would have preferred that than the frickin' forest.
Well, there was a bunch of glowing orbs. And, well, I didn't like the brightness of those orbs, so I had to cover my eyes.
Seems that your time here in the cell has been playing on your memory.
The last thing I remember was I saw someone with a red eye, and I deployed a smoke bomb, or type of smoke cloud, to get away from them, or try to fight them in the fog. And that same goblin I burnt to a crisp.
Well, you think that, but he has actually survived the encounter.
I see the last place I was at was I was in this weird village or something. I can't really remember. But for some reason my hand is burnt somehow. I don't know why. And I'm a little terrified of why my hand is burnt and I don't remember why. And then some reason around my neck I got this feeling like there was meant to be something there, but I don't know what it is.
Gary, roll a wisdom check.
I hate this game. I got a 3.
You do not retain any memory. You know that something like this happened, but you can't remember the whole period of time from when you fell asleep in that forest to when you came to here in this cell is a blur. But you still have your backpack. And as you look in, you observe that there are some items in there that are familiar to you, even though you don't remember how you got them.
Oh, there's my bagpipes.
You found all the other bagpipes.
How many of them do you have in there?
That's not that's not really the subject of the topic right now. I'm trying to remember something great.
Okay.
Hey, look! Wait, hold up. There's something in my bed? What is this? Oh! The crystal. Rope.
You see, Gary pull out from the shadows, a crystal which has 3 ropes, attached to it as if it was a triple necklace. And the crystal itself is, made of 3 colors that extend from the middle in a spiral pattern. What was it? Purple is one of the, colors, and then cyan and green. It's a tri-color crystal that you see. And also, Gary, as you pick up this crystal, your vision turns purple, and this whole cell is it also goes purple, and you see every single person in this prison here is an orange color.
What the?
You drop it, and it stops.
So you got yourself a X-ray crystal.
No. You don't know this. You don't know this yet.
What is this crystal?
I don't know, my friend. I do not know. But it has something to do with my lost memory. For some reason, when I hold the crystal, it goes a flash of purple, and then I'm able to see, like, how do I explain this? Like orange people, but like they're moving. But when I looked at you, sorry, 1 second. Hey GM, got a question.
Yes.
Would dragons be hot-blooded or cold-blooded?
What do you say?
Probably cold-blooded, to be honest.
Noted.
Okay. Back to my feet. But when I looked at you, you were blue. I don't know why it was like that, but maybe it's like some type of heat thing or cold thing. This advised more research. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
go.
I used to investigate this item Gary dropped.
Yeah, roll investigation.
4.
You go to pick up this crystal by the ropes, and as you do, your vision immediately turns to one of these 3 colors, and the colors switch so rapidly that you are unable to control it, and you have to let go of the crystal from essentially being strobed by these 3 different colors that your vision keeps flipping between.
Are you alright, my friend?
I am seeing sounds and hearing lights.
Him is pretty dazed at this point. He has been strobed.
Dude, did you have too many of drugs or something? Too much magic mushrooms or something?
I picked up that thing by the rope, and now I'm seeing sounds and hearing colors.
Well, you did. You're not anymore.
Okay. I used to see those things, and I'm so confused.
Yeah, it'll get to you.
As you two are essentially playing with this crystal that you found, you hear a loud clang against the bars. As you turn to see what made this loud noise, you see the end of a long and black police baton, and on the other end of it, holding it by the end, is the chief responsible for looking around at the prisoners. Not the chief of police. This is the chief of the prison. On his chest, where his uniform is a name tag, and it says, "Hello, my name is You're an Idiot." And he looks at you sternly, but also with a smirk that is quite intimidating. He is definitely showing his intimidation side. And he says, "Well, what do we got here? What have you managed to bring into this cell?
I choose to intimidate the police officer.
What do you say?
Fuck you, you piece of fat pig shit.
Roll intimidation.
21.
Officer, I'm not with this man.
21.
The chief, he flinches and he retracts his baton. He does look scared for a little bit, but then he shakes his head and the smirk slowly returns and he goes, "You're a feisty one, aren't you?"
Well, I'm stuck in a fucking cell. If I wasn't in this cell, you would be turned to dust.
Yeah, it's a good thing too.
If only I could break down this door. I would like to do a strength check on the
bars?
On the door. Yeah, on the bars to break them.
Isn't your hands trapped, mate?
No.
Oh, I thought his hands
wait,
were...
did you say that your hands were shackled?
Shackled with magical shackles.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you are a difficult prisoner. Okay. I'd like you to roll strength, definitely.
I got 9.
You slam your hands against these bars, but it's a flat surface, so you can actually feel your hands slamming against the empty air where the bars are, but the bars themselves do not budge, and your hands are hurt more than they would be because of your previous escapades. You will take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Yes.
Am I able to... Can I walk up to the guard real quick?
Go ahead.
I walk up to the guard and I look him straight in the eyes and I go like, Can I get removed from this cell? just hear me out.
Okay.
I think this man is crazy.
Yeah.
Even though I think I'm crazy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't want to be in with the same guy that might actually kill me in like literally 5 seconds if he gets out of those shackles.
I'm not going to kill you, Gary. Don't worry.
Wait, did you hear that?
I want you to
That's
roll...
more crazy than me talking to plants.
Gary, I want you to roll persuasion.
I got a 15.
He glares at you for a moment, and also at who definitely intimidated him before. And he says, "Look, there ain't no way I'm opening this cell with him in there. So you're stuck, dude. You're gonna have to put up with this no matter what."
All right. What if I have an idea? Just come closer.
He does. He stands right on the edge of the bars, but he doesn't touch them.
All right. I would like to do a strength check. I would like to grab him by the collar and pull him really close to my face.
Roll strength.
I got a 16.
You attempt to lunge forward and grab this guard, but you fail to realize that these bars have a solid collision model, and your hands slam against the bars. You retract them in pain, but you do not take damage. The chief laughs heartily as he sees this, and he goes, "Oh, that's the best thing I've seen all week."
God, shut the fuck up.
Did you really think you were gonna get around these bars here?
If I can freaking kill plants and murder an entire rainforest that might be a war crime, I will certainly get through those bars and punch you right in the face. Trust me, I've tried.
Gary, make a perception check.
I got a D20.
Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
You see
24.
You see off in the distance, in some of the cells, there are some living plants, and they look at you and they're slightly scared of you hearing this information. The chief looks over at them and he gets this wicked smile. He glares back at you. He goes over towards this cell with the plant people, and he opens it and he starts barking orders. "You there! Come out here! I want to show you someone." And you see this small, timid little boy who is entirely made of vines and leaves, taller than Tipper but not taller than Karl, be escorted out. And he's so shy he doesn't make any attempt to do anything other than what the chief says. He seems to be someone who has been oh no, actually I won't say that because that's for you to make an insight check later. The chief brings over the plant boy and he presents him directly in front of you and he goes, "You want to say that one more time?"
All right, yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, little boy, come over here. Just come over here.
The chief.
I will kill every. Oh, sorry,
wait,
go ahead.
the chief uses his baton to shove the boy closer to the bars, and this boy is pressed up against the bars, and he looks at you with these terrified eyes. You can hear him whimpering slightly.
I'm like, can I use deception on this?
Well, first say what you're going to say, and then we'll do deception.
All right, I look him dead in the eyes. I go like, don't worry, I'll make sure not to kill you. I'll make sure.
Okay,
worry.
deception.
Oh, I got a 7.
He does not believe you. He continues whimpering and quivering, and the chief, he feeling so confident about this, he looks at you and he's like, "Okay then, Mr. Plant Killer, why don't you make an example? How about you come out here and let's watch. Well, let's see you kill this guy."
All right, now just gonna let me out of this cell.
The chief is now convinced that he can put on a show for the prisoners. So what he does is he goes over to a panel to the side of the cell and he pulls on it and it opens, but it is a very tight squeeze. So it would not be possible for the dragon to make his way through. But it is enough for you.
All right, mate, you just stay here for a second. I'll be right back. Just gonna do something really quick.
Okay.
Very, very. All right. So.
Okay, yeah. Wait, hold up. As Gary makes his way out of the cell, Tipper and Karl, you heard this conversation happening close by. Now you get a glimpse of Gary for the first time. As you see him come out, looking very confident, and as the chief is also just grinning at the potential of seeing this innocent person die at the hands of one of these prisoners. And there's also the other plant people are, crying out in despair.
No.
You both go up towards the bars to see.
You kill that child, I'll kill you myself.
Hey, mate, don't worry about it. I'm only gonna give him a little prick. And maybe a stab.
I've seen bullshitters in my time. You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Okay.
Well, I've seen plants kill other plants, and is that a war crime? No.
Yeah, but killing someone is murder. That don't make it no murder.
They have to be alive. They have to be alive to be murder.
Well, it's alright.
It's got eyes and a mouth and everything. It's totally alive.
Yeah, totally. It's totally alive.
So what the chief does is he brings Gary out into the very middle of this prison, around where all the cells can see what's about to happen. This boy is also escorted over. And then the chief walks over to the adjacent wall and leans against it with this still cocky smirk on his face. And he goes, "All right, then. Go and show everybody that I don't mess around. That I'll make anything happen in here as long as it gets me a paycheck." And he reaches into a compartment behind him and he throws you a gun. It is a long-barreled, what looks like a shotgun. It's not something that you've ever seen because you are from a noble upbringing. This gun looks a lot more modern than any of the ancient guns that you have used yourself.
What the heck? Okay, weird question, but how do you use this? Can I not just use your baton?
You've never
This is
used a gun
really,
before? Just pull the
Well,
point it at him
clearly
and pull
not.
the
I mean,
trigger.
in the forest.
Point him at it and pull the trigger.
All right,
Oh, what is
let me just
that?
double check it. So I point at it and then pull the trigger, right?
Yeah.
Safety's on, dipshit.
All right, so how do I turn off the safety?
I
It doesn't have a safety. That doesn't
It doesn't
exist
have a
here.
it doesn't have a safety. Okay.
No safety.
So can I use perception? I just want to see where the plant person is and where the guard is.
Yes, go ahead.
It's possession, isn't it?
Perception. Possession.
It's a procession.
Oh.
We have a funeral procession.
I got an 8.
Yes, Tipper.
Oh,
You
what is he holding?
from
He's on a
What is he holding?
I examined the. Can I investigate?
Hold on, let me
gun?
resolve Gary's role first. You now that with this officer giving you these commands, you become momentarily short-sighted. It's difficult for you to see anything surrounding you or this boy made of vines and leaves. But you can tell that he is off to the side, leaning against a wall, and this plant boy is he is within like social distancing range. Okay, Karl, what did you want to do?
Investigation check to see what kind of shotgun it is.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
16.
You look and you see that it is it's not even, it's a shotgun, but it's not even double barreled. It's not even triple barreled. It's quadruple barreled. And you look at it and it appears to be more toy-like than the guns that you have seen, but it definitely is armed, which would suggest that within it are rubber bullets.
What is it?
No, you're
Rubber
too far
bullet.
away at this point, Gary, to hear
I am
what.
too far. I thought I was close enough.
No.
Carl, explain.
Rubber
What is
bullets.
he holding?
He's holding a gun
Rubber
that
bullets?
fires rubber bullets. Rubber bullets. Big mistake.
Okay, Gary, what are you gonna do?
Yes.
Hmm.
Looks like a
Do I have to use a gun?
Yes.
Like a gun is just such a simple tool. Can I not just, I don't know, use your baton and hit him a bunch of times, over and over again until he goes mush?
You really want to do that?
Yes. See, this gun is way too much modern. It doesn't do the job.
Well, too bad. You're gonna use that gun, and you're gonna like it when that plant boy kills over and dies.
God, you have no sense of worth, do you? Like, I know I don't, but like, geez, like, how do you sleep? You know what? Don't answer that question. I have a feeling I already know the answer.
He looks at you with
I
a
do
devilish
not
smile.
like it.
So you are holding this gun, and this plant boy is standing in front of you, and this officer off to the side is expecting you to shoot the plant.
All right, then I point the gun at the plant, and then turn around and shoot at him in the face.
Make a... That would be an acrobatics check, and then a strength check. I need you to do both at the same time.
I got a 6 for acrobatics, and for strength, I got a 10.
You aim briefly at this plant boy, and you give the plant a knowing look, as if to say, "Don't worry, you're safe. I will take care of you." And you do see that the plant boy seems to soften up. So then, in a flurry, you turn around, and you overestimate how much you need to turn because of your short-sightedness. You spin essentially in place, and then you end up firing. What was your strength roll?
It was 10.
The gun has so many bullets in it that they spread all around the prison, and they bounce off these bars. Because these bars are made of solid collision, they bounce off it, and they just keep bouncing all around. Eventually, most of them settle into the floor and the walls and the ceiling. but one makes impact with this chief. And the chief, his face sours and he goes, oh, you're in for it now. And he reaches into that same compartment and he pulls out another shotgun. This one has a stock over the top of it, and it looks even more modern than the previous. And he's already prepared to aim at you. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, shit. 5. That's not good.
Oh, you know what? I also have to roll initiative. My mistake.
Yes. It's a roll initiative for the god.
The chief rolls a 14. And with that, he is the first to attack. Before you even have time to react, he takes a few steps forward really quickly, and he pulls the trigger on this shotgun. And bullets spray out from it. And these ones, they have momentum. They are far more powerful than the ones that were in that gun that you had previously. I need you to roll acrobatics.
Oh. 5.
Oh.
You don't have time to move. Multiple bullets impact your body and you take 3 points of damage. Also, the plant boy is also impacted by these bullets and he dies on the spot as all of the people around, they either gasp and cry if they're plants, or they start making a scene and riled up if they're anything else, including Karl.
Yeah, piece of shit.
You fucking piece of shit, god! Once I get out of here, I will kill you on the spot!
You're not speaking for.
No.
I saw it too, mate.
Fair enough.
Okay, it is your turn, Gary.
I looked dead in the guard's eye, and I went like, hey, that's a cheap shot. You want to fight that badly, then let's fight. I run at him I clench my fist, ready to punch him in the gut.
I'm going to need you to roll athletics again.
Okay, athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 12.
You are able to close the distance. You may now roll hit DC for your unarmed strike.
Come on, damn it. 8.
Okay, you rolled an 8. That misses. So you lunge towards the chief and you entirely miss with your punch. You hit the wall beside it, but it is enough for you to be able to retract your hand and prepare to face another shot from the chief. It's now his turn. He backs up slightly and turns towards you with this gun and goes to fire again. I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving. Oh, for fuck's sake. I got a 7.
You bend backwards as you attempt to dodge. You are clipped by yet another bullet, which means that you will take 2 points of damage. You are now at 6 out of 11 hit points.
God damn it. Okay.
So now you're basically on the ground, and this chief is standing up with this gun in his hands.
That dude's taking a bean, Karl.
You got a hairnet? Or do you got a bobby pin?
I don't think so. I don't know what any of those are.
Do you have something? Do you have like a nail, like a small nail that can fit into this lock?
No, don't.
The bed. Try and unscrew that bed frame.
While they're doing that, Gary, I want you to take your next turn.
Okay. With the amount bit of a strength I have, I rise up and just have a smile on my face, looking him deep in his eyes. I look at him, I kind of like, okay, I'm not going down without a fight. Clench my fist, and I would like to make an investigation check to see what's behind him.
It's you don't need to make an investigation check. From this distance, he is backed up against a wall, but he's at a 45-degree angle. So if you were to punch him directly forward, he would like slide along the wall.
Okay. I run to him, preparing to punch, but then I leap and do a swift kick right in his neck.
Okay. Roll. That would be acrobatics.
Why is it always acrobatics?
Because that's what acrobatics is.
I know. I should put more in acrobatics.
Have you ever heard of an acrobat before?
I have 14.
14. Yes, you are able to make this maneuver. I want you to roll hit DC for unarmed strike once more.
Come on, please. D20. Yeah! 19! 23!
You kick this chief as hard as you can directly in his neck, and he's lunged backwards, and again he slides into the wall from this happening, but the force is enough so that his gun drops out of his hand, and he clambers onto the ground. It is now his turn. He gets up off the floor, and he now goes for an unarmed strike of his own. He will roll. He fails. He misses the punch.
All right. Right at that moment, I would like to hit him back with a arm fist.
Okay.
Like I dodge and then punch.
Yep. Now, I would say that you can roll that twice. Go ahead and roll hit DC for unarmed strike twice, because you have 2 fists.
7.
And the other one?
20.
Only one of them hits. Roll damage is 3. Yeah, you smash one of your hands. Not the first one, you missed the first one, but the second one, it once again goes directly into this guard's neck, and he takes another 3 points of damage. Roll insight. No, sorry, my mistake. Roll medicine.
Alright. Just one thing. When I did that punch, I would like to scream out Detroit Smash. No one else will understand that, but it's just me just being crazy.
Yeah,
you got
sure.
Hey!
Roll medicine.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 4.
You don't know how many punches it will take to kill this guard. Also, I want you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
This is
nat
so
20.
intense.
Let's go.
Jeers. Well, no, not jeers. Cheers from his cell do not deter you. In fact, they bolster your abilities, and you will have advantage on your future skill checks.
Kill that guard.
Now the guard, Chief, you're an idiot. He crawls along the floor. He grabs his gun and he brings it up and he aims it at you. He is going to roll. What would he roll? I believe it would be intelligence. So let's roll that.
Hold on, Mr. Elf.
He fails. So he is not able to shoot at you in time. Your turn.
What's the problem, Chief? You're running out of stamina there? Trust me, I got plenty more. I go in for another swift kick.
Okay.
But this time, in the private areas.
All right. Go for it. Roll hit DC.
Wouldn't that be a critical hit as well?
Oh yeah, you do.
It's a 15.
It's a 15.
Oh
You slam both of your legs directly into the chief's nuts, and you hear everyone in the prison hears a guttural splatter as this hit connects and it obliterates the chief's nether regions. He screams in pain. Ah, damn it! Freaking hell! He drops his gun and he he's crawling back. He is bloodied. And you now have the opportunity to deal the final blow.
I grab him by the collar. I go like, "Where do you think you're going, mate? I'm not done with you. You ain't caused enough pain today.
Please!
Now it's time to finish you."
I'll let you go! It's okay! Please, let me go!
No. Imagine me having red eyes and just like a complete darkness over him, like torture.
Mm-hmm.
No. Time to finish this.
Mm-hmm.
And I go for a swift punch right in the bloody face.
Roll hit DC with advantage.
Where's the bit?
Which
Advantage
roll twice,
means-
pick the highest number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's advantage.
D20. Alright, 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then
D20.
next one.
Yeah,
Oh, six.
you
Eight, 23.
slam your fist directly into the chief's head, and there's no resistance. The head completely explodes and leaves behind a hole.
Right? Do I have?
A hole directly in the middle of this chief's head. And now with absolutely nothing no intelligence to him, his body, slumps backward and he lies, on the floor, dead.
I just want to point out, am I this secretly the Fist of the North Star or something? Like
Potentially.
Let's go!
So,
the fuck?
Mentality.
now, I want you,
Roll it.
Gary, I want you to roll performance. Performance with advantage, actually. Performance with advantage.
I rolled a
That's
9
my inmate!
9.
and a 19.
That's my
The prisoners go absolutely wild seeing you defeat this chief. They all start rattling against these solid bars, screaming out in favor towards you. They are very proud of what has just happened. Totally not caring about what making a scene could do in this prison. But now all eyes are on you. Everyone could potentially be your friend now.
All right. I look back at the people and I scream out, "We are escaping tonight!
Yeah! They all
Grab
cheer.
Grab your crew, grab your friends. We are escaping. Let us go for adventure and we shall defeat them."
Yes!
I really have no idea how I did that, but we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah! They keep rattling against the cages. I need
Oh.
you,
That was amazing.
Gary.
Yeah.
I need you
Look at
to.
that.
I need you to roll perception.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that one. 5.
Would you like to take a curse in exchange for a reroll?
I would like to take a curse.
Okay, please reroll.
Oh, good. 23.
Oh.
Okay, I also want you to roll a D100. Use the website that I gave you to roll that.
I got a 19.
19. You are sunk into the ground like quicksand, but you can still pull yourself along. Mark your character as prone. Now, all of the people surrounding you, they see as you suddenly glitch into the floor, your lower body completely hidden underneath the floor. They all gasp momentarily, but they see that you are unharmed, even though, despite this, and they cheer regardless. They continue to cheer for you. With your perception of 23, you immediately know where the controls are to open all of the cells.
All right. So it's like quicksand.
It's
It's
like-
not quicksand.
All floor is like quicksand, but it's not actually quicksand. So you have to drag yourself along the floor in order to get anywhere.
All right. I drag my lifeless body across the
It's not
floor to get
lifeless.
to the control. Hey,
That's not live.
who's telling the story? Me or you freaking thing in my head?
He's
He said proning, not dead.
Yeah, you're not dead.
prone. You're prone.
All right. I drag my body to the lever.
Okay, you pull this lever and all of the cells open simultaneously as all the prisoners come out. They're screaming, they're hollering, they're so happy that they can finally be free, and they all storm out the front of the station, out through the exit. And you see
wait.
them.
Hold up, guys. A little help. Wait, don't leave me.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you. I proceed to pick him up.
You cannot pick him up. You pull on him, but his lower body does not emerge from the floor.
Damn.
Karl, let's get out of this song.
Just grab onto my leg and I'll drag along. I'll drag you along with me until we're outside of the police station with our weapons and gear.
That's fun. I like to go out as a hero who's been stuck into the ground.
All right.
That's great.
Yeah, so the four of you begin to travel as a group as you seem to have formed a bond with each other of varying degrees of sentiment. You wander out into the front of the station and you see that there are a couple of prisoners beating and wailing on the officers that were just standing there at the reception doing their job. They're getting absolutely smashed. As now outside gathering is taking place where there are many prisoners, and it seems that they, rather than being attracted to you, they are attracted to a separate prisoner. This person, they're wearing the a flowing orange robe, as opposed to all the various clothes that one would see in a prison. And he goes, "I say, my fellow inmates, we are free! We have been released from our shackles!" And everyone cheers. What do you all do?
Yeah, I guess. Who is this guy? Why is he stealing my glory?
I want to roll an investigation check. I want to see who this guy is.
You will need to roll insight.
Oh, insight.
Yeah, insight. Hey, DM, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to eat the, do I get to break it out of the shackles that I had once I was in the prison cell?
Roll Arcana for me.
Arcana, okay. Fucking hell. I want to roll again. I would like to take a
curse. Okay.
I'll take a curse. That's more like it. Okay, time for me to roll for a curse. A D100.
Yeah, but what was your roll when you rolled Arcana again?
23. I got a net 20.
And for
I got 47.
47. Okay.
No, actually 46 actually.
46.
Yeah, 46, my bad.
Okay, so your shackles break the moment you leave your cell, but now you are overcome, your hands specifically are overcome with an uncontrollable urge to be thieves. So you become unable to control your thieving hands, but you most definitely are not a thief. Sleight of hand checks will be at disadvantage. So now your hands are going in all sorts of different directions, just looking for anything they can pickpocket. And Karl, you wanted to do insight on the person that you rolled 8. That was correct.
Yes.
All you know is that this person, they have probably been preaching to the inmates for a while now. And they have attracted a fair bit of popularity in these cells for inspiring the inmates. So now this person continues to stand out outside, and he goes, "My fellow inmates, now that we are free, we can rebuild our civilizations. All your clans that you have lost and all those friends that you hold so dearly, we can rebuild it all. We can become a new people." And everyone cheers once again. What do you do at this moment with your curse?
What, Mike? Okay, I go over to the guy preaching. And I pick him up to pickpocket him.
No, as you walk around, your hands just start like going into all these inmates, just like feeling them up and trying to grab any kind of money or any kind of useful item that you can. Roll sleight of hand at disadvantage.
And the disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And pick the lowest number. 14.
That was your lowest number?
That was my lowest number.
Okay. With that, I will say that you collect 10 gold. And I've added that to your inventory. You now have 23.
Yeah.
The person out the front continues to speak, and he goes, "But you all know that there is only one place that we can go that will free us from the shackles of the comms and the police." And everyone looks on with bated breath as he announces in a loud voice, "Train hell!" And everyone cheers.
What is train hell? Someone tell me.
Hang on a minute. Train hell. Oh, God.
Everyone is...
Mate, what is train hell?
Gary, roll, roll history.
Oh, I am a sage. I should have play of history.
Roll history.
Alright, 2 seconds.
Oh, he's like me.
Where's my great sword?
Who knows?
I think it's back in the evidence locker because I still have stuff in the evidence locker.
I'm not the same without my
I
sword.
roll a 5.
You have a faint idea of what train hell is. You remember as you were... You have this faint recollection of going down an elevator and seeing a swarm of trains on some tracks just rolling all over the place and crashing into each other and into buildings. But you that can't be train hell, right? That had to have been an illusion. But now you don't even have time to think as this person who was leading all these inmates goes, "Come on, everybody, we need to go! Follow me!" And all the prisoners start to, they all run off down the street. Some of them are a little slower than others, but the majority of them are running at a quick pace to get to supposedly train hell.
Guys,
can we go back for our tools?
I will tell you right now that there is no evidence locker. You all had your tools on your person this entire time. This prison is just one of those ones where they just throw you in with everything because it's so secure. Well, it was.
Wait, hold up.
Mine's
I have my
disappeared.
weapons on me?
Yes, you had your weapons on you.
Oh, God
Yeah.
damn it.
I
I look at the back of my pocket, I realized I had a dagger and 2 swords, and I went like, I just beat up that god with my bare hands.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but it worked.
Yeah,
I
but it
feel
works.
so much better now. I've got my sword back.
Okay, what are you guys going to do now that the inmates are running away? They're all running to train hell. What are you going to do?
I look at the group and I go like, I have this faint memory of a place full of trains and destruction. Honestly, I don't think we should follow them. Really, honestly, I don't really think so. I think we should go to a tavern and get a drink.
But before we do that, I like to go toward Tipper with my anxious hands to see how much gold I can pull from him.
Sorry, what did you say? Can you repeat that?
I go toward Tipper with my
Thieving hands.
And then I try to my stuff in the ass. On him.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand at disadvantage again.
Disadvantage. Okay, 14 again.
You steal 10 gold from Tipper.
I look at him and I just give him that like stern disappointment face. And I went like,
I'm gonna steal that gold back and give it back to Tipper.
Roll sleight of hand, Karl.
Good luck reaching it.
Oh yeah. Actually, I need you to roll sleight of hand with disadvantage as well.
Disadvantage.
No. Karl rolls regular sleight of hand.
Oh my god.
With disadvantage, how do I roll?
No,
with
no, 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 no.
disadvantage?
Karl, you do not need to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Okay. Karl, what did you get for sleight of hand?
Oh crap! Didn't roll. Hold on.
Let me see. I did see it pop up a bit.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's 4. He got half of my roll.
Okay, no, you are not able to steal the money back. In fact, he takes 10 gold from you.
I walk up to him and give him a slap in the back of the head.
How do you remove 10 gold
Don't
from
remove it.
inventory?
I am doing that for you. The only
Who are
thing you
you
guys
giving
need to
a slap
worry
to?
about is equipment.
I'm giving a slap. I slap in the back of the head of him and look him dead in the eyes. I go like, just return the money, dude. Seriously.
I can't control it. Also, he didn't get to my head.
His hands are just like going all over the place. Also, how can you like have to slap him on the ass because you're like half of your body is under the ground?
I jump.
You can't
really high
jump. You cannot jump.
Why can I not? Oh,
You're prone.
This is amazing!
I slap him in the ass. I go like, give the money back, you little shit.
I can't. If I tried to, I would just eat it.
Hey, you made it to the halfway point of this episode. It will continue shortly, but we'd like to let you know that this is our very first proper experience with Dungeons & Dragons, and it took a lot of work for us to create this homebrewed campaign from scratch. We had no sense of how good interp'd reality could be for the longest time, so if you've enjoyed what you've heard so far, consider giving us a like and sharing this episode with your friends. You never know who will want to join in on the adventure. That's all for the mid-rolls, so let's get back into the action.
Tipper, I want you to roll perception.
It's just 18.
You see as these inmates continue to run away, and you come to the startling realization that nothing good can come from them going to train hell. You need to stop them.
Guys, come on.
No,
Train hell
man.
sounds more dangerous than it is.
No, let's see what happens first.
Okay, out of the people that want to stop the inmates, I need you all to roll persuasion.
Okay, so we all roll persuasion.
Everyone that is going to help the inmates, not whom.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, so Karl and Tipper, you roll persuasion.
24.
Okay.
4.
Okay, Tipper, you got 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tipper is he calls out, but his voice is weak and nobody hears him. Give me an example of what that's like.
Guys, there's so many people on the line.
Okay,
Tipper, I
but
can't hear you. I'm down here. I can't hear you. Need to speak up, mate.
but then
I can't hear
Karl
you.
calls out in an even louder voice, trying to warn these inmates about Train Hell.
Train hell is literally crossy roads with trains. You don't want to go there.
I need you, because you said that, I am going to need you to roll persuasion again with disadvantage.
Disadvantage persuasion.
Oh, that's 23.
Really?
Yeah, but it's disadvantage.
Did you roll twice and take the lowest number?
Yeah, you gotta
Because that's what
roll again.
disadvantage is.
Yeah, 18.
18.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, that's still good. So you see that about actually this is a good opportunity. So let's say that there are about 20 prisoners that are running away. And we will roll for the prisoners. 4 of the prisoners stop in their tracks and look over at you. As they tilt their heads or mutter amongst themselves. They're confused, but they're inclined to believe you. It's almost as if they've been snapped out of a trance of this person that they were initially running with. I'll give you another opportunity to talk to them.
I'm telling you right now, you don't want to go to train hell. The only other place I would say is worse than train hell is the war zones. But I ain't gonna, and I know you ain't gonna go to a war zone.
Hmm.
Don't go to train hell.
Yeah, these inmates, they suddenly realize that they were on a death march, and now they're fully cooperative with you, realizing that they were under a spell. Not a spell of magic, but a spell of the mind. One of them looks backward, seeing all the others run off down the street, and they break down in tears, seeing as this happens. The others sort of back away slightly, from what happened, from seeing this person break down into tears.
This is horrible.
Yeah, I can live with this.
So
What do we do now?
Well, I suggest, firstly, as I'm screaming, we get me out of this stupid hole! I'm still stuck here! You can't drag me all day!
Well, since I'm... Oh, okay, well, this is gonna sound weird.
Well,
since I'm the shortest person here, I'm gonna try to get you out.
okay. At this point, I think that it's appropriate for you to try. So roll a strength check.
Here we go. 16.
You pull hard, and it's a real struggle because it feels like as if Gary's waist is completely submerged in the floor. But the longer you pull, the more you feel something give way. And then all of a sudden, in an instant, Gary just appears standing up. And you fall onto... Tipper falls onto his back, but is unharmed. Gary, you are no longer prone.
Yay! Thank you, mate.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, I'd like to make a suggestion to the group. Firstly, I say we go for a drink. It's on him. Secondly, we should discuss this at the tavern, because I'm getting really sick of standing out here doing absolutely nothing, and I would like to go for a drink.
I want to roll perception.
Yes?
Find a tavern.
Okay, go ahead.
10.
In your immediate vicinity, you do not see a tavern, but you imagine that there would be one somewhere.
I would like to also roll a perception to find a tavern.
No, you will find basically what Tipper did.
We're gonna have to look everywhere else, team.
Well,
This looks like
Apparently you're a team now.
this town, it looks like it's endless.
there's no point standing here.
As you guys are about to head off, the three prisoners that were not crying, they run off. They don't go towards where all the others were going. They just run off in different directions. And the one who's crying continues to bawl their eyes out, just leaning down on the pavement of the road.
Should we help this guy?
I'll pick him up.
I wanna roll an investigation check. I want to see if he's hiding something.
Okay, first of all, I will honor Karl's investigation. So go ahead.
16.
This person's not hiding anything. This is genuine tears.
It's just generally sad. Like
And
Deb.
now goes over and I need you to make a strength check with disadvantage because you still have thieving hands.
21.
21 and 4.
Okay, 4. You attempt to pick this person up, and in combination with the fact that they are like immensely depressed and that your hands do not want to cooperate, you fail completely. They run off a little distance trying to keep away from you. And they go, get away from me! Don't you realize what's happened?
Yeah, they all signed their death wish.
Yeah. And
You didn't though, so what do you do? You're still alive.
Hey, sir.
Dude, there's no point.
I may be a really small-looking character, but I'm still here, and you're still here. So, please, just be happy that you're okay.
My friends! They were my only friends and they've all gone over there and they're gonna die.
What?
I had friends too, but I got transported here, and I've got no clue where I am.
Tipper, I want you to roll. If I check,
It's persuasion. I think.
no, it would be charisma. Roll charisma.
Charisma.
Persuasion is if you're persuading somebody. I don't think this is necessarily persuasion. 3. No, this person continues to cry. They are not convinced. And they were the only people I knew.
Well,
I want to roll an investigation check to see what he's talking about.
Let's go with
You
insight.
already did that, didn't
Let's
you?
go with insight this time.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 16.
So yeah, Karl, you look. You give this person a look over, and it's clear that this person was very not a very stable person. They were depending on others for their support. He had a very small group of friends, and they were all in basically you assume that they were in a clan together, a clan of just them, which would explain why now that he is the lone person left over, he is incredibly upset.
I grab this man on the shoulders and I look him in the eyes. I give him a good smack in the face.
Wow, that's not helping.
Roll.
Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
You need to roll strength.
Yeah, you need your.
I just need to make sure I don't kill the guy.
Yep.
Oh, good, a 7.
Okay, I'm also going to roll a strength saving throw for this person. It's a 3. So you actually slap him in the face, and like he lets out a pathetic.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with this. I look him in the eye and I say, mate, if you're really their friends, you stand up now and go chase them.
Roll.
Never face fear.
Roll.
Go on and become a hero.
Roll persuasion.
13.
Just from the sheer terror of being around the group of you, because you are needlessly assaulting him, and because he has lost his friends, he is in his completely bawling his eyes out state. He gets up and runs towards where all the others ran off to.
Okay, do I
That's
steal
all.
something
That's
from
all.
him?
Good guy. Go get them.
Okay, when I tried to pick him up, did I steal anything from him?
I'm gonna say no, you did not.
Aww.
He's crying his eyes out. Like, what the heck, man? Jesus.
You need to be aware of your curses, sir.
I won.
I look back at the group and I go like, yeah, I don't really have any social skills. So
You should have let me dealt with it, mate. I would have said, hey.
and if you dealt with him, you're gonna steal his shit. Like that was not the point.
Meanwhile, Whom's hands are just completely spazzing out.
You stop doing that shit with your hands. Like seriously, it's getting really annoying.
I wanted him to be our friend, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault I have retarded story. I don't know how this happened, but thanks for the gold.
Well, you're buying the beer.
You did that?
My
Alright,
bad.
that's it. I'm taking charge or something. You know, screw it. We are going. Well, let's go. Enemy my east. We are going east, and we'll keep on walking until we find a tavern or a hotel or something. I don't know. Let's just go. This is getting really annoying.
Person.
You know what? I've never actually considered the cardinal directions. I'm gonna roll a d4.
To answer your question, I slapped him way too hard and made him run away.
Okay.
No, you didn't. I heard the conversation from here, mate. I ain't deaf.
I did not give him death. I gave him challenging words.
Right.
No,
okay.
I sound like death.
I'm
away
not
for a
deaf.
moment.
I ain't deaf.
No, that is what happened. Anyway, so you would like to go east. Is that correct?
Yes. Does anyone want to go east with me, or what do you guys want to do?
Now,
I wanna roll a.
If you're trying to
roll
figure out
a-
where this tavern is, you're not going to be able to find it where you are.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm in. Let's go.
All right.
I
I
have
gotta
nowhere
help
to
better.
go. Take me with you, please.
Yeah, come on, crybaby, let's go.
Thank you.
All
My
right.
face
So,
in my hand.
you turn
We
east.
walk into the sunset.
No, that's
There
not.
a sunset? What time is it? Oh wait. Oh shoot, that's right. Never mind. I completely forgot about the first part of the story.
Yeah, the first part of the story, the like the sky is always blue and the sun is always in the same
I realized
place.
that. Like,
Yeah.
let's just pretend there was a sunset. Like, let's just imagine a sunset.
Well, actually, you do come close because as you turn east and you walk in that direction, you're heading now down the end of the street. And you're already at basically the end of the street here. There's a T intersection that goes left and right. Right is where all of the inmates ran off in. So you presume that train hell is in that direction. Left is more of the same kind of streets and buildings that would be around here. But directly in front of you is these tall concrete walls with some more concrete at the front that looks like it would slide apart as if it were a gate, but it's entirely solid. And you also see there are two flags that are waving affixed to these concrete walls, and they all they have a symbol on them. Karl, I want you to roll history.
All right. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, Tipper, also roll history. Both of you.
Got a 4.
What about me? I want to roll it too.
No.
You're dumb as shit,
17.
mate. I don't think you got
Okay.
anything.
Tipper, you recognize this. You've been here before. When you traveled on the parade float, you passed by this, and this was a place that you were told to be quiet around. This is the base of the Zen People's Republic, and the flags show off a symbol that is quite similar to the initials XPR.
Hey, Tipper, you alright? You look really glazed, like focused. What's up?
I've been here before.
You have?
I was here before they sent me in. I don't know who. I got paralyzed. I didn't know where they were taking me.
No point in staying around here. Let's go find
Yes.
some answers.
We should stay quiet here.
Alright.
Okay. Which way would you guys like to go? You can go south towards the rest of the town or north towards train hell, presumably. Choose.
Alright.
Let's go south, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Which way south again? Is that train hell? That's
No,
train hell.
north is train hell. Mhm.
Okay.
After it has the XPR flag.
Alright. I will follow him.
Okay, I need you all to roll stealth.
Stealth.
Let's
Oh,
say with advantage, because there's not much traffic around here.
I'm at disadvantage.
Ignore that.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I
that
got
was a 20.
It's because I have my sword
That's-
equipped.
So that's
Don't worry about that. Unequip your sword. How about that?
Yeah, I got 20.
Okay.
Do I equip? Do I de-equip the chainmail as well?
No.
Whoops!
No.
I hit sleight of hand to stealth.
What? Yes,
Sleight of
stealth.
hand.
Stealth. I need you to roll stealth with advantage. That's correct.
Oh, the chainmail is giving me disadvantage with stealth. Okay.
All right, 9 and 22.
22.
Okay.
20.
All right. Yeah, you're all able to pass by the Zen base with no problems. And as you travel down this town street going south, I would like you to roll. No, you know what? I'm going to roll a d4. Okay, that is a 3. Let's see what that will do. you see that as you're walking down, you hear a loud voice. Somebody that's shouting even louder than Karl was back when the inmates were running away. And he is going, "Wasteland News! Come get your Wasteland News! All the happenings around town and more in all the different realms. Wasteland News!"
I'm gonna take one of their newspapers.
This person does not have newspapers.
Oh.
No.
We barely
I walk
get
up
news
to
in Gemtown.
I walk up to the guy and ask him 2 simple questions. 1, what's the news? 2, do you know where a good tavern is?
Okay, well, first he will answer the news. Okay, here it goes.
Breaking news.
Yes, certainly. This just in, the New Vegas group has acquired, more land in Trans-Tundra, and we are now in the process of building out a brand new race circuit.
Oh, great.
On the other hand, sorry.
I guess they really did wish for a nuclear winter.
On the other hand, we have the factions in the battlegrounds are still fighting, and there is no resolution to the conflict.
Oh, great. Like, you know what? I am now doing my second choices of not staying in the forest. I think I want to go back. I like to go back to the forest. I'm having a very, very hard time dealing with this situation.
No, you're not going anywhere, little one.
We got a conflict?
I want to say everyone else except Karl, roll history.
History check, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got 22.
Okay,
I got a 17.
Okay, Gary and you know what the news person is talking about, and you also know that Karl has been there before. He is talking about the battlegrounds, which is actually quite close to town. It's through a checkpoint, essentially, and on the other side of this checkpoint is the most hot and let's say dirty place imaginable, full of gun warfare and just bloodshed, but not necessarily death, just a lot of bloodshed happening. And you know about the 2 clans. You don't know their names, but you do know about the 2 clans that have been fighting each other in that war zone for who knows how long.
They're still fighting?
Yep, I know.
Why did they not stop?
I'm really not surprised.
And lastly, we have many creatures and eldritch horrors from town and Varia have been escaping the clutches of the New Vegas group and are now terrorizing the local villages.
Damn.
Yikes.
I ain't surprised, really.
And that's the news. Now, what was that other thing you asked about?
Where's the tavern?
Oh, yes, it's right over there. And he points in the direction that you were walking. And you can see that there is, in one of these buildings, the entrance to the building is basically a stereotypical front side of a saloon. There is a revolving door that is between 2 poles for no reason. And then the entrance to the saloon itself is completely open. There's no door there. It's just the door has been detached and it's just sitting between these 2 poles. And yeah, it's got all the classical branding of a saloon with the, black lettering on wood.
Oh, finally! All right.
I've never been to a saloon before. We never had one in Gemtown.
Oh, guess what? Him is gonna treat you, mate.
With how much money do I have on me currently?
If I check real quick, Karl has 13 gold, Tipper has 43 gold and 1 electrum piece, has 43 gold, and Gary has 10 gold.
So basically, I am basically as rich as Gary.
No, Tipper.
No,
you and Tipper are the richest.
So yeah, I would like to go toward Tipper again.
I grab him by the shirt shirt or whatever he's wearing, and I go like, no, and like just pull him back.
I'm not
Okay.
wearing a shirt.
Let me do. Gary, roll strength.
Please give me a high strength. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm not wearing a shirt.
9.
Okay. Guess what? You get another curse.
Oh.
So
I'm gonna roll another D100.
roll D100, and this does
9.
not overwrite your current curse.
I got 9.
You believe there is a grand conspiracy of which you are the target and believe your fellow adventurers to be in on it. Thus, you are constantly on guard. Mark your character as frightened.
Frightened with intimidation there.
Oh,
Okay, I got frightened as a condition now.
Yeah. Okay. So
I still go toward Tipper to just...
no, you won't be able to. You are distracted by the sudden realization that there's a big conspiracy.
Hey, you okay there? You look quite scared. You okay?
what a fancy little place.
No, you haven't gone there yet. You're still on the way.
I am totally not going to reach in my pocket to grab something. Totally not.
Roll
the richest
deception.
guy here.
Roll deception.
What, me? Roll
Yes,
deception.
roll deception. Yes.
I gotta find deception.
It's in the skill checks.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm totally not reaching into my pocket just to grab something. Totally not. And I got an 11.
An 11.
Do I see that?
I'm gonna.
You do see him moving his arm, but you don't know what he's doing with the arm.
I'm gonna. Can I
Can you
investigate
grab the
that?
arm?
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay. Oh, fine.
No.
Out I pull out my staff in case of anything happens.
Okay. Yep.
In my other hand, I pull out a holster with a dagger inside it, and I wrap it around my waist with the staff attached
All right.
to my other hand.
And bear in mind, your hands are still going crazy, so you are like these weapons are shaking in your hands because you're like you can barely hold them.
I would like to roll a sleight of hand to try to grab the weapons off him. Or he decide to
I'm
hurt
gonna need
himself or hurt
I'm
someone
gonna
else.
need 2 people to roll sleight of hand.
Hey,
Okay.
Carl,
No,
you wanna do it?
Tipper
Okay.
wants to do it. Yep. Go ahead, roll sleight of hand.
Hey, Tipper, we should try to get the weapons off him
Yeah,
before he decides to hurt someone really, really bad.
11.
I got also an 8.
Okay, Tipper, you are able to wrestle the dagger off of him, but Gary, you cannot free the staff from him. So yeah,
Let go of the staff.
No!
Let go of the staff.
you're fighting like there's like a cat just that won't let go of a thing.
You're going crazy. Let go of the damn staff.
Get my staff! I hate you off my
I
staff!
took his dagger away, otherwise he would have definitely been stabbed.
Can we hurry up and get to the saloon? I need a drink.
Yeah, we can hurry up if you bloody helped. Like,
No,
why are
get
you
off
standing
my
over
staff. Okay,
Okay.
I proceed to shove Gary off my staff
No.
entirely.
I light myself a cigarette.
Yeah. So no, what actually happens is that you all begin to make your way towards the saloon. Actually being dragged by Gary, who is still trying to wrestle this staff off of him.
Come on, I want a drink and I want you to let go of that damn staff.
Where's my staff?
Still hold
Make me raise my arm.
Yeah, you have his dagger, but only temporarily. Yeah, you all like you try and go into the saloon without making a scene, but that's incredibly difficult with him acting the way he is. The doors just outside, they bust open because you're Gary and him slam into them. And you walk inside. I need you, Gary. I want you to roll persuasion. I want you to roll stealth.
Okay. I got 13.
I got a 2.
as the four of you barge into the saloon and you're causing a little bit of a scene, the patrons turn towards you and they look a little they're curious because they think there might be a bar fight going on. Not that many people are interested in what's happening. And Gary, you try to explain to them what's happening, but they do not believe you.
Well, you see, my friend Ian thinks he's how do I explain this? Very, very, very lightly. He's going crazy. I'm just trying to get the stuff out of his hand so he doesn't hurt anyone. See, my friend over here has the dagger. He was able to get it off. I'm just trying to get this. Would you let go of the staff? Like, come on!
They all the people that were looking at you, they roll their eyes and they return to what conversation they were having. They just believe that Tipper had that dagger all along, so there's no reason for them to help out. So Gary and you continue to wrestle for this staff. It just doesn't end. But Tipper and Karl, you head towards the counter of this saloon. No one is here yet.
I yell out to one of them. I go like, one of you just order me a drink? I just have to deal his hip.
Can I get a little help? The chair's a bit too tall.
Don't worry, little one. I'll
Karl,
take
you're
you
gonna
up.
have to babysit Tipper and lift him up onto the counter.
Okay, I'm gonna lift Tipper up onto the counter.
You're easily
Roll
able
strength.
to do that. No strength. No strength required. You're
Strength?
easily able to do that. Yep.
Gary, get the fuck off my staff. You're not getting it from my hand.
Okay, again.
Okay, I decided to let go of the stuff because I just had enough and I just want to go get a drink.
All right.
I'm
Mhm.
done.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with this.
So,
I fully attached the staff to my back, very tight into a staff gun that I
okay.
have conveniently placed on my back.
So, let's say that right now is blocking the exit to the saloon. No one is going to get out while he is trying to wrestle with this conspiracy theory of his. Gary, you walk over to where Tipper and Karl are, and again you see that this counter for this bar or saloon is not manned. But it would seem that you could probably get someone's attention and have them come over to you.
I used my strength to slam down the table. He slammed down the bar.
Yeah, roll performance.
I mean, real quick, I am a 14-year-old person in a saloon.
Hey,
I am not legally.
you're a
able to
dragon.
drink.
I call bullshit. You're a dragon.
No one knows that yet. No one knows that yet. No, they haven't checked you. They haven't ID'd you.
Oh.
No idea in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, IDing doesn't really happen here. So what do you do? What did you roll for performance?
I rolled let me check, 8.
An 8. Okay, describe what you do.
I slam down the table and go like, yo, barkeeper, you here?
You see as... Oh, it's hard for me to come up with a new NPC on the fly. You see
sorry.
as... No, it's fine. Okay. Let's go with this. You see as a rabbit that has clearly seen better days. They look tired and exhausted.
A rabbit
and
man.
just fully disinterested in what's happening. They look over at you and they have this brown fur and they sigh loudly and they walk over into behind the counter, but they don't stop directly in front of you. They stop like to the side, just not wanting to have to deal with any of this, and they go, "What do you want?"
Well, I was gonna ask for a drink, but you look like you might need one, mate.
Oh, I've had too many drinks myself. Another one wouldn't help me at all.
I see.
I gotta keep these patrons under control somehow. Is that your friend over there? They point towards,
No. No.
Roll deception.
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 I got a 13.
Yeah, this person, this rabbit believes you. They roll their eyes, shake their head, and then they walk closer to you, seeming to now just sort of be a little bit more comfortable. And they go, "All right, what do you guys want?"
I've never been here before, and I've heard many things about bars. Do you have an ale?
I need you to, Tipper, I need you to roll, roll wisdom. Wisdom check.
16.
Yeah, we got ale, we got root beer, we got all kinds of drinks. Whatever your heart fancies, we probably have it. And even if you can think of something that, you know, it won't be normally sold, I'm sure I can scrounge it up somewhere.
Alright, do you got tree sap?
Oh, okay, it has to be alcoholic at least.
I'm sorry. Do you just said that you could probably find it anyway. I'm sure you can find a way to make tree sap alcoholic.
Roll persuasion.
-1.
Fuck you, I got a 3. I got 7.
The rabbit looks at you and it like clicks its teeth. You know how they do the right?
Yeah.
It sounds like they're eating like a carrot, but they're not. And then they turn away from you and they look back at Karl and Tipper. What do you guys want?
I need you got whiskey?
Sure, a whiskey for the gentleman and ale for the little guy.
Ale. Yeah.
Okay, quick question. Do I fit in this saloon at all, considering my character's height?
You are basically, you're the tallest of the group, but you're not like crazy height. So you do definitely fit inside the saloon. But you're guarding the exit because you're in this you're thinking about this conspiracy theory. All right, I'll get those drinks for you. Just hang tight. Maybe take a seat somewhere.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry. It's Miss.
Oh, Miss.
Yes.
My apologies.
Yeah, you don't see many females around here, do you?
Not as pretty as you.
Roll what would you roll for that? Charisma. Yeah, charisma.
Yeah, that's charisma.
Go charisma.
You killed me, damn
I
it.
got a D20!
This rabbit, she looks at you with like sort of sultry eyes and with a smile, and she goes, "Oh, you're too kind. You know, you're not looking too bad yourself. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw."
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This is such a situation to be in.
15!
You resist the rabbit's advances.
Thanks! Doll, you too.
All right.
Can you just get me a just get me a beer?
Yeah, I'll get you that, honey. As long as the stuff for your other friends. Sure thing.
Thank you. Thanks. I look at the other two chaps and I go like, I have no idea how he did that. Do not ask me. I do not go that way.
Yeah,
I look at him. I look at Gary from a distance with a sort of intimidating glare, saying, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
The rabbit has gone by this point. Is obviously making the drinks. As you look around,
Should we go help
No, leave him by the door. We do not know him.
Yeah. As you look around, you see that there are some tables that are empty. There's not that many people here. This place was built just to look like a saloon, and it wasn't really built to be like, accurate to the capacity of people that come here. So there's a lot more tables than there would be patrons.
Pretty quiet around here.
I ain't really surprised. All of this stuff was basically made just to look like.
Are saloons usually this popular?
Just depends which one you want to go to.
Oh, there are multiple?
always- Multiple type saloon.
Would you like to roll perception, or do you just want to go sit down?
I'll roll a perception.
Okay,
check.
sure. Do it.
12.
You look around the saloon at the patrons, trying to figure out what each of them are. You see there's a lot of civilians, obviously, just people that look like normal humans, of varying different clothes and hairstyles, face styles, skin colors. But you also see, off in the corner, there are 3 rhinos that are sitting down and they're playing cards together. That is on the right side of the saloon. The left side just has, humans.
Anyone else feel a little bit of like still in the air?
I'm not.
Is still?
What do you?
Wait,
Stillness. You mean stillness?
Yeah, stillness. Sorry, stillness. Like there's something up in the air, but no one wants to talk about it.
I would like you, Gary, to roll. Let's say history.
I roll 11.
The air in the saloon definitely doesn't match the environment. It's rather than smelling like, you know, the typical patronage and the drinks all being served and maybe a fire going on, it instead just smells like paint.
I walk up to the humans and ask them a question.
Describe the person that you walk up to.
He's a tall, dark. He's a frightened man with darkish hair, just sipping his beer quietly.
Yeah.
But he has that look of fear in his eyes.
Okay, and I'll say that he is alone at his table.
I sit across the man and look at him and go like, "You alright, mate?"
No, not at all.
I'm sure it can't be that bad.
Oh man, you know the drill. It's really bad around here. Everything is bad. I can't get a break.
What's going on?
Well,
I'm new in town, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is.
I need you to roll, let's say investigation.
I roll a 9.
Look, it's a lot, and I just can't tell anybody. So yeah.
I look back at my friends and I point my head at them, asking them to come over here.
Yeah, there's 2 other seats at the table.
Hey, guys!
I think I'd rather stay put.
No, I need you definitely. I need your help. Trying to get information.
Karl, do you go over?
I'll go over.
Okay, you take a seat at the table here. So Glitch is directly opposite this man. Karl is to the side. Tipper stays at the counter, sitting on basically one of the stools, and is still at the Okay.
Can I be sitting in a stool
you know what? I want you to roll a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. 17.
You are fully ambulatory and you don't feel any exhaustion, and your curse wears off. You are no longer
which one?
the one. Oh, that's true. You have 2 curses.
Yeah.
Let's say the one where you believe that you are there is a conspiracy theory. That one wears off, but your hands are still thieving.
Yes. I go toward Tipper as his new dedicated babysitter, and I ask him, "Hey, can I have my dagger back? I'll just put it back in my bag I have on me."
Okay, roll. You need to roll persuasion, and Tipper needs to roll a intelligence saving throw.
I get I got 6. Hold on, let me just again.
Wait, why
I
you?
got longer than 16.
Okay. Right. So, Tipper, you see that definitely seems to have come down from the manic episode that he had previously, and he is entirely genuine with his request to have his dagger back.
All right. As long as you don't stab me with it.
I won't harm you, I promise, and anyone in this bar. I proceed to put every single bit of equipment I have on me outside of my bag back into the bag. On the
Okay.
holster.
Yep, sure thing.
Are you doing that with your arms flailing around?
Don't
Now,
question it.
at this time, in record time, the rabbit comes out with a platter of 3 drinks, and she goes around to Tipper. Here you go, little guy. Here's your ale.
Thank you, madam.
Walks past without paying him any attention. Goes to the table. Here's your drink, sir. Handing it to Karl.
Thanks, ma'am.
And honey, here's your beverage. Handing it to Gary.
Thanks, Noel. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yep. No, I'm really goddamn too kind. Like,
She
God
she
damn.
walks. She begins to walk back towards her table. Do you want to try and get her attention?
Yeah, I try to get her attention and say, hello, ma'am. Do you have any food? I'm quite starving.
She turns to you, and it's clear that from the stunts you were pulling back when you were blocking the exit, she's not very fond of you. She goes, yeah, I mean, we have some food. You're not going to find much.
Alright, do you guys have any steak, by perchance?
Steak is actually pretty difficult to find, because, you know, the agricultural business is completely dried up. Not even like there was an agricultural business to begin with. So I'm afraid I don't have steak.
Okay, understandable. Okay. I'll take whatever food you can make me.
All right, I'll get something for you. She goes off. Now, Karl and Gary, go ahead and talk to this man that you're sitting across from.
Who?
You sat down at a table with a man who is seemingly holding some information from you. They're not they're having a rough time.
What's going on?
Karl, persuade him. Persuade him.
You say this, the man is like looking at you, like confused.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. Persuade him.
What's going on?
Look, it's nothing. It's just that living in these parts has been a terrible thing, and like, there's nowhere that you can go where it's any safer.
By living in the forest.
I'm not even aware of a forest around these parts. Like, can't even recall there being a forest.
How's it dangerous?
Well, it's just all the violence and the I guess police brutality that's going on. I mean, I wouldn't even call them the police.
What
What, the comms? You don't know about the comms?
Tell me about it.
Everybody knows about the comms. They fly around and they just pick off random people and take them to, I don't know, a jail in the sky. That's what I keep hearing. They're really not nice people. I've been in contact with one. They're really nasty, and I just do everything I can to get by and not attract any attention.
What do you think the root cause of the problem?
They're just entitled people, honestly. They came in here and they wanted power, and then when the crash happened, they had power, and they just kept using it.
Okay.
Roll a history check. Both you and Gary.
13.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 15.
Okay. Karl, you remember the critical crash, this event that everybody speaks of, that you were actually part of. It was one day that you were basically just treating the WasteNet as if it were a game, because that's what it was. It was that. But then the critical crash happened, and before you knew it, you were in the WasteNet physically. This was now your home, and you've been trying to get by in this place ever since. Gary, you weren't part of the critical crash. You came after, but you know what this person is talking about. because you see that knowing look in Karl's eyes, and you understand that, yes, this person definitely knows what's going on.
The critical crash. What? God,
What?
not that.
Yeah, it was a tragedy.
It was a dark times.
Yeah, I totally agree.
What do you think is the most dangerous parts?
Oh, man, off the top of my head, Barry is pretty dangerous. If you go into the battlegrounds without, without a medic or a clan, you're gonna die. And then, don't get me started on Train Hell.
Train Hell. Continue with your explanation about Train Hell.
What, you never seen Train Hell? It's full of trains. They're going all over the place. And they just crash into
things.
things.
I sort of understand that. It's called Train Hell, but you know what? Go on.
Yeah, like there's an upper platform and like, I don't know what they are, tree houses that people have built that you can go up onto. But if you fall down, you're dead. Because the trains, they just keep going.
I pull Karl to the side for a sec. Oh wait, no, my memory's foggy.
No. No, why do you say your memory's foggy?
Oh, because didn't you say my memory is foggy about Train Hell?
Yes, it is.
Am I able to try to remember more of it, or
yes? Go ahead. Roll. What was it? Be history. Roll history.
Is it history?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on, give me a guy number. 12.
You do start to piece together more memories of Train Hell. You remember as you were traveling down an elevator that was made of wood with 2 levers, and you remember that one of the levers turned on a waterfall for some reason, but the other one...
It was the wrong lever.
For some reason. But the other one, it took the elevator transported you down, and you saw as the tree houses, from what this person is saying, they floated up into the sky, and then you saw the trains crashing into each other and moving all around, and then you also saw the station that the elevator was taking you to. You don't remember anything inside the station, but you do remember that you were heading towards it, and the station was separate from all the trains.
I turn to Karl and pull him to the side for a second and just tell him about my experience of the vague memory I have of Train Hell.
Yeah, so
and
you
what
tell...
I've seen.
Yeah, you go ahead and tell Karl, and it's clear as you describe this to him, he's never been there, but he gets a pretty vivid understanding of what it's like there, and also how it could be dangerous for the people that traveled there, the inmates that ran off to that place.
And I show him, like, I pull out my backpack and hold by the street this crystal, and I look at him and go like, somehow Train Hell and this crystal is connected.
And you're looking at him and he's just entirely orange.
God damn.
Yeah, every time you hold that crystal, it does that.
I don't know why, but while I hold this, I can see orange.
Everything is purple, and living things are orange.
Everything is purple, but everyone else is orange. But I can see through it, the walls too, like...
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't?
No, you can't.
Well, what type of heat signature is this?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Karl,
Heat signatures don't go through walls.
Karl, I want you to...
Right. Sorry.
Karl, I want you to make a... history check.
5.
You have no idea what Gary's talking about. Like, you understand Train Hell, but this other stuff that he's talking about, you have no clue.
In English, Professor?
Okay, look.
Are you guys gonna be done, like, squabbling about yourself? I'm really tired.
I got a question for you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
This crystal I'm holding in my hands. I just imagine pointing at the wrong person because I can't see shit.
Oh, yeah.
Listen here,
you put it at Karl. You put it in Karl's face.
I'll push the crystal to point at the man.
As you do so, your vision like changes color. And like you retract your hand, and you're like sort of like shaken up from doing so. But eventually, Gary is pointing the crystal at this man.
Do you know? Oh, sorry about that because I pointed at the wrong person. Do you know what this crystal is?
No. Look, I'll tell you, I've never been to Skydeck.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the place above Train Hell. Yeah, that's Skydeck.
Hmm.
Oh, and sorry, I haven't been catching up. In the meantime, the rabbit has brought out just a plate of chips, and there are barely any chips there. Okay, here you go. This is what I could find.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Gary.
Okay. Well, I have another question.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anyone in this town, or a book, or a library, or some type of historian that could tell us more about this and what this is Skydeck?
There's no library anywhere in this place. I mean, I'm not aware of one. I have I know of some people that could point you in the right direction, but honestly, I don't know myself. I'm just trying to. Well, I don't want to say, but I'm getting by myself.
No problem. Thank you for your time.
If I can say anything, the first place I would go looking is if you want answers, I think you just have to go to the people that have the most of them, and that would be the awesome gamers.
I look at him and just smirk a bit. I look at him, I go the awesome gamers.
Yeah, it's the biggest clan in all of the Wasteland.
Right. And I lost words.
I need you. No, Karl, I want you to roll insight.
2.
Nothing happens. Would you like to curse? It's up to you, but you don't have to.
I'm not cursing.
Okay. Understood.
He saw what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So I collect my brain, I collect my thoughts, and go all right, awesome gamers, whatever. Where can I find them?
Well, you have to go to their base. I guess that would be the best place to go. Find them. I can't believe I can't recall where it is. I should know, but it's ridiculous. Karl, I want you to once again roll insight.
18.
You now are fully aware that this person is a member of the Awesome Gamers, and they are acting deceptive. They have not been telling you what they're doing. They're not telling you where the base is, but it's obvious that they do know these details.
They're a part of the Awesome Games.
What?
I know. I
No.
can tell when a lie.
What?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm neutral. I don't have a clan.
I know when a person lies. You're lying.
I grab him by the shirt and bring him close to my face.
He was in the middle of
You lie.
He was in the middle of confessing, and as you do this, he's startled and he's like,
oh, he's confessing. Oh shit!
He was in the middle of confessing, but as you do this, he's like, okay, I'll tell.
All right, spill it.
Yeah,
What do you know?
I'm in the Awesome Gamers. I do their admin, and some of it at least. It's exhausting because there's so many people in the clan.
Yeah, you're very unhealthy and have very weak blasters.
Yeah, I know. He just takes it. He's not able to deal with it. He's too tired.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
And as this is happening, Tipper is basically drinking all the ale. You two have barely touched your drinks, but Tipper is downing this ale.
I look back and look at Tipper and go "Whoa, mate, slow down."
Hey, you know what? It makes sense for a guy called Tipper. All right.
Jesus, can he hold his liquor? Whoa.
We're okay, Tipper, roll performance. Roll performance for me. This is gonna be
17.
17? You're doing a dance on top of this stool as you try and juggle this big drink in your hands, and you tip it upright and you're downing lots of liquid, and there are a couple of patrons that look at you and they're amused by this. Some of them clap. Okay.
I think there's your answer, Gary.
I don't know if we should help him or you know what? Let's just leave him. And first deal with this, then we'll deal with that. I'm sure him is sorting it out.
Big a fish to fry right now, Gary. So let's.
I hope him is sorting it out, or he's just.
I'll tell you what's happening. He is at the counter. He's trying to eat these chips, but his freaking hands keep like spazzing out and knocking off the chips from the plate and knocking the plate around. So he has to like go around with his hands behind his back. He has to go around and like eat these chips off the ground like a bird.
Okay. So Tip is drunk. Him can't eat chips. Alright, it's just me and you, mate. We're the early same ones, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. You want to continue talking to this person?
Yeah, back to the conversation. Back to the conversation at hand. Sorry, were you about to say something?
Look, go ahead.
I'd hardly call you saying.
You know what? That is actually fair enough. I'm not even arguing with that.
What are you guys doing? Are we still talking?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Where's the base that we can go to?
It's you go towards Transtundra, and then he's hesitant to tell you this information. Then you go opposite Venice Street. Yeah, you go towards Transtundra, you turn left away from Venice Street, and then the base will be somewhere. It doesn't stand out, but you'll know when you see it.
Can I would like to use intimidation.
Oh, okay, what do you say?
And if I go to what you say and don't find the place, I will come back here and find you. And I will do worse things than you ever think.
Roll intimidation.
That might happen. There better be a good invitation. Oh, I hate you, game. 10.
He goes, what are you talking about? I'm telling the truth. I already told you everything I already gave up that I'm part of this clan. I don't want trouble. I told you where the base is. I'm telling the truth.
Don't worry about my friend here. He gets a bit angry sometimes, but we appreciate your help. But if you are lying,
I'm not.
I will unleash it upon you.
Okay, fine. Do what?
I'm growling at him.
Okay.
Yeah. So this man seems thoroughly defeated about it. But now you're satisfied with the information that he's given you for now, at least.
Let us go, my friend. He's done. He's done.
I need to finish my whiskey.
Oh, you can take it with you. There's no problem. The glasses, they never run out, so you can just walk out. It's fine.
Excellent.
Thanks, doll.
Oh, hold on. I almost forgot. I know that we are, getting comfortable, but I still need some payment.
My friend, that dragon over there will be paid if he can stop eating the chips off the ground.
Are you kidding me? Him?
I am not joking. Literally, I'm not. I kid you not, my friend, my darling. Yeah, he's
oh, it's okay.
I know, and I just flick my fingers and walk away.
Okay. Yeah, the rabbit goes over to the dragon, and he's like, and she is like, "All right, pay up."
How much is it?
Well, we've got 3 drinks and the scraps of food for you. So that'll be, let's say, that would be 7 gold and 1 electrum piece plus 1 gold. Okay, 8 gold and 1 electrum piece.
Well, I don't have an electrum piece on me, actually.
Oh, that's okay. I can give change. You're good. I can give change.
Yeah. I can pay you 13 gold for that check.
Are you kidding me? You're willing to part with that money?
Yeah.
I want you to roll a
Honesty?
no, not
Idiotic.
persuasion. You roll charisma with advantage.
Charisma with advantage.
Uh-huh.
I got a nat 20.
Oh,
Wow.
for fuck's sake!
Nat 20.
Yeah, so now that you have generously offered to pay more than what all your combined food and drink is worth, you see that the rabbit's attention has waned away from Gary and is now affixed to him, and she gives you a that same sultry smile that originally was exclusively Gary's. And she goes,
Oh, bro, what the fuck?
"Oh, man, I love when people contribute to their charity. Thank you so much."
You are
And
very
also,
welcome.
her charm removes the curse from you.
Oh, yeah. Now I don't have thieving hands no more.
Yeah, so yeah, you can remove that
Way to go,
condition.
lucky man.
There's a condition
no,
for that.
Yeah, there's no condition. You're right.
Yeah, there's no condition.
Also, I'm going to say, Gary, heal 2 points. You are now at 8 out of 11 because the drink.
Yay. Beer worked.
Uh-huh.
Beer
All right.
saves everything.
Now, can I add a
Salt-
condition that I am drunk?
Do you know what? Roll.
Yes.
No, hold on. You need to roll. Since you're so willing, let's roll a intelligence saving throw.
All right. 12.
You are marked as drunk, but it is only a slight tipsy. Okay, and yeah, because you are cured of your curse, you will pay 13 gold to this rabbit. And
Okay,
you now have 30 gold. Is there anything else you would like to say to the rabbit?
Thank you, and thanks for the food and your services, and have a nice evening or day and night.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to charm the lady.
Somebody get me off this chair.
Don't worry, Tipper, I'll get you.
Yeah, so lifts up Tipper, who is slightly drunk, and brings them down to ground level. Is like, "Thank you for coming. You're welcome back anytime."
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Now, as you all are about to leave the saloon, all of a sudden you hear the clang of the doors that are out the front of the saloon, as a burly figure walks into the saloon. He has broad shoulders and his legs look pretty sturdy as he stands apart. He's got a bandana around his mouth and sunglasses. Also a hat that it looks like a nutcracker hat from those toys.
Oh yeah.
But also on his shoulder, a gnome that's really short and really wide. He's wearing the typical red hat with the blue overalls. And this gnome is holding a gun, and he has like the most stupid grin on his face. And that is where we will end the session.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're getting into a gunfight. Really?
No,
That
you
was
don't know.
amazing.
You don't know. You don't know if it's going to be a gunfight.
I cannot
Pull
believe
out a gun.
I destroyed someone's head. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had that much strength.
You completely obliterated the chief of the prison.
I did. And I feel like, let's be honest, he
That-
deserved it.
Was so much fun.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to do this next week.
That's it for this episode of Interp'd Reality. Did you have just as much fun as we did? Why don't you leave us a like, share the episode around, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any new releases. We'd also love to hear what your favorite part was, so let us know in the comments. Also check out our other shenanigans set in the worlds we've built, plus all our links for even more content outside of D&D you never thought you needed. Thank you so much for listening all the way through to the end, and we'll see you all next time.